I had
Yo.
said it enough times, but I really like that intro.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh,
Bam.
gang.
Bam did his thing with it.
Facts, facts. And
Yes.
the funny thing is, he was like, he says like, I'm running out of beats. I was like, well, glad you saved one of the best ones for last.
Yeah. But what's up, man?
What's up? What's up,
Welcome
y'all?
back to another episode of the NFL Pre-Snap Talk. I am your host, the depressed Eagles fan, Spooky.
It's
This
funny.
is
I hadn't actually talked to you since then.
yeah. This is
But yeah, we'll get into that later.
yeah. I can't point, but this is my co-host for the evening, Jay. We are coming off of quite the most entertaining playoffs that we had in a long ass time.
Honestly,
Every
yeah,
every game has not been disappointed. They've all been close games, entertaining games.
yeah. I
Um,
mean, even the Chargers and the Patriots, that was at the very least a defensive standpoint.
that was just a defensive belt to ass
Yeah,
from
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
And I
Same
mean,
with the Texans, but we'll get there when we get there.
yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
But how we doing today, Jay?
Recovering, recovering. 'Cause like I said before we started, bro. Yesterday I was sick,
Yeah, yeah.
and honestly,
Then I say you look like the blunt from a scary movie too.
and they made one. Well, well, that showed me that shit at work. I got two of my co-workers across from me, and they just hear me bust out laughing out of nowhere. They was like, "What's?" I was like, "Don't worry about it."
Uh,
One of my friends being a goofball.
hey, you see this bed behind me,
Oh,
and then you see that big ass blanket behind back there.
yeah,
I was under that bitch. I'm like, you know what? I got some free time. Let me make some AI shit real quick.
yeah. You just figured out what you really did something with your boredom, didn't you?
Mhm.
Honestly, that was like I said, that was fucking hilarious. That
El
was
gato,
motherfucking hilarious.
El
Yeah.
gato,
Yeah.
he's here. What's up,
Yep.
cat?
Laughed at that all day.
I'm here.
Yeah, it's like Jay's sickness. He's recovering, and then now I'm sick with allergies.
It's like something going on, and I hope it's not
Yeah.
what I think it is. It's just
Yeah, but
Yeah.
winter shit.
I got coffee and cough.
Maybe. Maybe. Like,
Hmm.
I lose, maybe I'll be right there with you. We'll see. We'll see. I haven't been sick in a while, so it's
Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
not gonna
Yeah,
work.
knock on wood.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
anyways, yeah, we're all here holding on to for our life with our sicknesses. But speaking of
Hey
holding
man,
on, the
hey man,
Rams
fuck it, we ball.
they
We
they
wrong.
held they held the fuck on
Oh yeah, okay, we're going to
No,
the
against
for
Rams.
sure.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Panthers.
Yeah.
quite
Uh,
the most interesting, quite the interesting game, close game at the end. Um, long story short, we showed our youth. We showed our
mhm.
youth, and especially at the end there on the defense, like prime opportunity to get a key stop there, even hold to a field goal. They Matt Stafford
Yep.
Right.
right down the fucking field, and
Mhm.
yeah, that was it.
But
But no, the fact that for the first part we were in the game with one of the better teams in the NFC the entire game. Two,
mhm.
the game that Bryce played make is makes me believe for the future because
He
that boy's
balled.
good,
Hmm.
real good.
Yeah.
And though there was flashes here and there, like I said, there's a lot of growth here and there. There's room for it, but there's a lot to build on this offseason.
Yep.
But we
Be
got we,
quiet,
we
dude.
got a QB, we got a wide receiver one and two,
Hmm.
and just got to fill in the rest, man.
Yeah.
For
I
real.
feel like I feel like for me, I didn't watch the game until like late second quarter. I know Bryce was struggling a little bit in the first half. He might have to correct me. But it's
A
like
little bit, a
it's
little
like
bit, but
it's like that second half. He flipped the
yeah,
switch and just started throwing dots. Then
basically yes.
that corner throw he threw to Croker, chef's kiss.
And
Mm.
he's done that before. Like, in fact, he did it the first game we played him.
Hmm.
Hit that little fade right there, just
Yeah,
dropping the bucket. It's so pretty. I swear.
yeah. I think at the end of the day, his O line failed him at the end of the game with those last 50 seconds, and the defense.
Honestly, I wouldn't even blame it on the O line that much. I kind of blame it on the play calling because
Yeah.
we didn't have to go off the back aggressive. We had time. We could have just hit a couple up the middle. Just keep the chains moving, and then just start using our timeouts as we go. And boom, we could probably be in field goal range, and we would be able to at least tie the game. So I blame it on the play calling, but the play callers, which is really Canales, he mainly calls the plays, but it could have been better. But there's a lot more to improve on. I still believe that he's going to be a great coach for us because he actually is a fucking genius. Yeah, and I've seen that this year. And real quick, to all those people that's saying Ejiro Evero should be fired, look, he didn't have the greatest season. I'll admit that. And if the Panthers were serious about that, switching over, I would have said, like, well, if you're going to do that, just put in Brian Flores. He's the hottest free agent right now. But we're keeping him. So I'm just like, okay, let's just see if he improves. But we really, 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 really got to build up that defense. Defense was great. And the defense actually did, especially near the end of half of the season, did actually pretty damn good. Despite missing this and that, if we build on that, gain some pass rushers, get some middle linebacker help, it's looking up. So that's why I was like, I'm not, all that impressed with Ejiro Evero's defensive play calling, but if he gets more players because that we need because we went into this season pretty shallow in depth and defense. We get that depth and we get those playmakers. People are going to be talking different. That's all I gotta say. But if not,
like pretty much everything y'all said. I mean, particularly, I do heavily agree with Jay on it. Just comes down to youth. At the end of the day, it's been the first playoff in a minute. So, like, literally, everyone's in there, everyone's excited and everything like that. And, it just came down to, like, the team that had the most experience, been there and done that. And you just need one defensive stop. You just need just one. And if they would have been able to get that defense stop, they would have won the game. And then me and Jay would have been talking about, so how we going to do this in the division?
This would have been planned by now.
Hey, right. I'm going to say, if Puka didn't play cornerback, that interception and the end zone.
Oh my God, I saw the biggest plays of the game because I was like, bro, that dude had that interception and Puka knocked that shit out of his hands. I was like, damn.
Yeah. See, at first I thought Puka kind of ran into him and he just dropped it, but when the replay showed they knocked it out, I was like, this nigga Puka played corner. Damn it.
Yeah.
I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad.
It was a good play though from Puka.
It's good. It was a good play. Definitely good play.
Great play. Great at least play to hold off the touchdown because like a lot of receivers they don't tend to do that. When they see the balls up thrown, they don't like turn to that defensive step. Let me get that away so we can get another play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think y'all have a lot to build off of. This upcoming season.
And I agree with also hi Jalen. I forgot to say hi, but I agree with what Jalen put in the chat.
I put what he said.
Getting some good defensive players, definitely in the draft. I'm saying the same thing to the Bears as well about getting some good defensive players throughout the draft. I definitely agree with that. Putting some good defensive players around the squad will definitely help improve things going forward.
Yeah, and with Jalen's comment, I agree with that too. If it improves and it all works, you build up in the draft, and boom, we're all right.
Yeah. Anyways,
that's gonna happen a lot.
The second half demons from Chicago.
Listen, man. Well, can I just say, it was the score was 21-3. I blinked, and it was. What y'all have? Like, it wasn't 27-24 yet, but y'all was like about to score.
It was like 27-16. So
it was like I blinked and I was like, wait, did I fall asleep? How the fuck did the Bears catch back up? And I just kept watching. I was like, well, God,
and
I know Cat's doing backflips somewhere.
Can you kind of run us through?
I can definitely walk you through. Like I said, always the ambulance is always on standby. As a Bears fan,
that window behind him?
Yeah.
Ambulance is right there.
That is like literally right there. But the thing is, I was outside. I was at a birthday dinner, but I was keeping up, right? Watching the game. And I'm like, we scored 3 points on the first drive. We could get a stop 7-3. Then it got to 14-3. Then it got to 21-3. And I was just like, bro. Because in my mind, I had it going a different way. Right. So I had already been defeated. I was just like, okay, I'm like, y'all, congratulations at this point. I'm like, there ain't nothing we can do. So we get to the second half. And this is basically a tale of a game is a full 60 minutes. The Bears defense somehow, some way had, I believe, Rex Ryan called it 4Ks, which means 4 3 and outs.
Yeah.
On offense, and I mean, for the Packers offense, and then defensively, they shut them down pretty much the third quarter. So offensively, we just had to score, and then it was kind of getting frustrating at some point because I'm just like, man, we don't score no damn touchdown at this point. It's like 21-6. Then the interception happens. I'm just like, okay, bro, we ain't gonna come back and win this game, bro. There was so many points in the game where I'm just like, we're not gonna come back and win this game. And just like when it got to 21-16, I was like, okay. Then it got 27-16. I was just like, okay, here we go. But I want to highlight the throw by Caleb on 4th and 8.
Yeah.
That was one of the greatest throws I have seen.
Cool shit.
Yeah, I have seen this season. Ain't no way that should be physically possible. He's going to his left. Basically, the defender got him by the shoestrings, at least one of them by the shoestrings, threw that ball perfectly in place to hit Roman Dunze and to continue that drive. If he don't make that throw, the game is over. It's over.
Yeah.
And so we get into the end zone. It's now 27-24. I mean, Zacchaeus, like I said, I'm like, bro, I'm like, Zacchaeus on Quay Walker. That was kind of unfair because I knew Quay Walker wasn't going to be able to defend that. So, get to 27-24. They drive down the field. Brian McManus.
What happened to your leg?
I mean,
Brandon?
I honestly want to call him the Bears MVP because without his contributions to missing the 2 field goals and the extra point, which, by the way, he makes an extra point. They could just kick the field goal and we go into overtime and see what happens. Yeah. But that don't happen. I'm like, at this point, I'm done with the dinner. I ain't gotten home. I'm crouching in front of my TV. My 2 fingers are crossed. Like, and I can't even celebrate. That's how stressed out I was. I can't even celebrate us that missing the field goal. I was like, we gotta score. Then we score, still not celebrating. Then they drive down the field, and I'm just like, oh my God. And then the last play of the game, after they like I said, the throw, the incompletion, I'm just like, and I'm like that for 5 minutes. 5 minutes until it hit me. I was like, oh my God, we won the game. Oh my God.
Brother, I don't think you quite understand how many times I have felt that same feeling with different sports. Brother.
The thing is, Jay, I felt this. This is all season. This is all season for the Bears. Every game is chaos.
Every game is brutal.
It is really chaos. Every game. But they keep winning. Now that I took through y'all the experience, I'm gonna get into the analysis. But my Bears team so far, I am still would like us to play a full 60 minutes. And that means, if they come out swinging the first 2 quarters and then have the performance they had in the second half, they win this game. I'm not gonna say handedly, but we win this game. But
for sure.
Talking about the Packers, and I think Jalen, you 25-6 run, 25-6 run in 15 minutes. As I'm about to get that, they only scored 6 points after the 21 points they scored in the first half. This is not just, and I thought about it. I'm like, this ain't just happened. This ain't the first time this has happened. It happened twice, and I'm not even talking about that, Spooky. I'm talking about the continuous playoff failures that they've had. They always find a way to lose in the most devastating way possible.
Yeah.
It almost reminded us of us, except the fact of the matter is we don't go to the playoffs usually. So it literally they're 1-5. Like I can
Raise
go through different scenarios.
Sanford.
San Fran, yeah, Jimmy G.
Jimmy G. Bishaw, man,
They
I
kick
can
a field
forgive him
goal,
for
win the game 13-10. Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers had the chance to like score the touchdown to get you put them up. Can't do it in fourth goal. Tom Brady and the Bucks go to the Super Bowl. I mean, and then this game in which, like I said, 25-6 run. And people can blame injuries, but you can't blame injuries if you're up 21-3. You was
that.
up 21-3 and you blew it. Basically, you choked. You choked. And like I said, I'm happy. But if I'm a Green Bay Packers fan, I feel bad for Jordan Love because he gave the performance of a lifetime. However,
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, though, we do got to put some accountability on Jordan Love and the offense, and also Matt LaFleur because you played conservative, and then also you didn't score a point in that third quarter. I don't think. I think you got a goose egg in the third quarter. Then you score one touchdown, which then you don't even get an extra point off that touchdown because Brian McManus' legs somehow don't work. Been deactivated. It was deactivated basically. Um, then he missed the field goal, and then it's basically like I said, the Packers are experiencing what the Bears have experienced for years at this point. So I don't, and part of me does not feel sorry for what happened. But at the end of the day, like I said, LaFleur has, if they're going to extend him or not, he's got to figure out a way to win these games in the playoffs. You only won one game. Apparently, his playoff record is 1-5.
Damn.
Okay, Ben Johnson's a first-year head coach. He already got his first win over y'all. So
Yep, that's crucial.
these gonna have to change. Things gonna have to change. Something's gonna have to change. Obviously, you got a lot of injuries on that side, and that does play a factor. But at the end of the day, you were up 21-3. There ain't no excuses for why. Yeah, and they're talking to extending him. I heard that, Jalen. But yeah, there's no excuses for why you lose this game. And I'm gonna hand it off to the other guys because I've talked way too much.
No, don't worry. I feel like I talked
think-
too much about the Panthers,
think-
but yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me, because when I was watching this game and y'all were getting y'all's ass kicked. First
Yeah,
half.
no, we getting belt to ass. I ain't going.
And
Ain't
I'm
gonna
watching
hold
this
you.
game, and the whole time I'm thinking about like what you're going through, and I'm like, bro, like they're really gonna let the Packers, hand them belt to ass at home?
Right.
Because Caleb was inconsistent that first half.
Yeah, first half.
He
Yeah.
wasn't making the throws that we normally see
Frustrated,
him.
yelling.
Yeah. Do your fucking job type shit,
Yeah, I know.
And then somehow, the second half was like a flipping the switch type shit, The defense started getting after Jordan Love, which is crazy because y'all don't really have a good pass rush, respectfully.
No, agree.
Neither do we. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, agree. 100% agree.
And then y'all started getting the 3 and outs that y'all needed. Y'all got that one fumble, but they went out of bounds.
Yeah, well, that I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even mention that in my experience, but that I was like, of course, I was just like, you can't have nothing go right. That's exactly. I was like, God damn it!
And then y'all's run game started getting going late in the third quarter, early fourth, which y'all needed because that's y'all's bread and butter.
That is bread and butter.
Yeah.
And they stopped us twice on this. The Packers, they've done a good job against the run.
Yeah. And then Caleb started doing Caleb things, and especially that fourth down pass, where I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was looking at this saying that was clutch.
Yeah. But people are so creative. They started creating like the Jordan. I don't know if y'all see the Jordan logo and him throwing the football. I was just like, this is the funniest thing. I was like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm. I think the momentum shift for y'all was when y'all finally scored the D Swift touchdown.
Yeah.
And then the throw to what's his name? I can't think of his name right now.
Are you talking about
DJ Moore? Yeah,
DJ Moore. Yeah,
the touchdown again, Mr. Reliable game-winning touchdown again.
Good play design.
Yeah,
at least he kept his helmet on.
Yeah,
yes,
he kept this.
well,
and even shout out to Loveland. You know, he's really stepped up.
oh no, yeah, Loveland had a great
absolutely.
game. He had a great
hell of a
game.
game.
And
I saw his stat line.
It's funny. It's like people talked about us not, we did draft Warren, and I mean, it worked out for both teams, man. I mean, look, it worked out for both teams. I think it just Coastal Loveland fits the offense that we have. That's basically.
Y'all made the right pick with Coastal Loveland.
Yeah, we made the right pick. So,
I look at the stat line. I'm like, fuck, I should have bet on him. But anyways, at the end of the day, I'm not even a Bears fan, and I was nervous those last 5 minutes. I ain't gonna hold you. But it was a great win. But y'all can't keep playing like that in the playoffs.
No,
absolutely not.
Especially with the team coming in town this weekend on Sunday or Saturday, whatever that game is.
Yep, and we're gonna talk about that later. But absolutely, nah. I definitely understand that this is not a winning recipe.
Nah,
it has been all season long, but it's not a winning recipe.
Y'all are doing what the Broncos have been doing all season, but kind of.
I mean, the Broncos got a better defense than us. That's the only probably the only difference.
But that's my take on it. But still a hell of a game though. Great game.
Yeah, hell of a game.
Great game, great comeback. Like I said, halfway through the comeback, I fell asleep. Didn't even know I fell asleep. I woke up for the rest of it. So everything's good. But y'all said basically everything that I could have said. Yeah, Bears have a chance if they don't, shoot themselves in the foot. Straight up.
Right. Agreed.
Next off. Now, this question comes again after Homeboy beat the Jags again.
Honestly, I don't even hate the Jags. I was lit about that.
Yeah, I feel bad for Jaguars. They had the game. They had the game.
That's it. Like I told y'all, I was not gonna be surprised if the Buffalo Bills beat the Jags. I literally said that last week. I was not gonna be surprised. And the reason why is because it's like basically you're asking your quarterback, okay, on the first play of what could be a game-winning drive, you throw the ball to a person that is covered, basically, and it gets tipped. It gets tipped, basically. And like I said, anything could happen in that situation. It could be incomplete, whatever, yada yada yada. But this ball gets tipped because you run the risk of that happening. It gets tipped, dude catches it, game over.
You know what's crazy about that too? If you go back and watch the replay, and you look behind that, he had Parker Washington wide the fuck open.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he had him. Yeah, he did have him open, and that's my point. I'm like, you got as a quarterback, you gotta make the right decisions, and you gotta value the football more than ever in these playoffs.
Facts.
Okay,
like you had 48 seconds. That's enough time. In the quarterback's mind, that's like 1 minute. Yeah, realistically, you had. I think they had other timeouts, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, they had two.
They had two. Okay.
They were not out.
No.
Yeah,
for sure. I was telling my friend from work because he's a Jaguars fan. I'm like, he doesn't throw that interception, y'all win the game.
Yeah.
Because the offense was playing well that whole game, especially in the second half. So the question to y'all is now, does Josh Allen have to be Superman to beat Denver?
Yes.
He has to be Superman this entire fucking playoffs.
Yes. Again. Yes. I just don't here's the thing. I mean, you gotta take a look. At this. They didn't beat Jacksonville easy. Okay.
No.
I didn't expect them to. But it's just like I said, defensively, and this is the same problem that we've had for every Josh Allen team that gets into the playoffs. Defensively, they have to lock in. They do. Now they did in that last drive. I give them credit. When credit's due, they got but when
donation.
Josh Allen got to be Superman. He got to. He ain't got no choice but to put the S on his chest. Okay, he ain't got no choice. Between him, okay, he got to be Superman. Cook got to be Batman. You gotta basically, especially Gabe Davis also going down. Get well soon, brother. But yeah,
Keon Coleman, get your shit together, nigga.
yeah, Keon
Stop
Coleman
eating
got to get his
cookies,
shit
bro.
together.
Get your shit together.
Stop eating cookies and catch passes, bro.
Also, I'm gonna let everybody know right now that is possibly watching. Do not draft that motherfucker on any fantasy football team that you play, because I'm gonna tell you right now, he was sitting on my bench for 6 straight weeks, and I said, okay, yeah, I'm cutting you. I was like,
dust.
I cannot count on that man to do anything right. But again, yes, Coleman, they drafted you for a reason. You gotta go ahead and get this together. You got to get it together, man.
Because Khalil Shakir, good as he is, he's not a wide receiver one. He's a decent slot, and a good return and good for returning. But Keon, they draft like he said, they draft you for a reason, Bucko. Get shit together.
And it's also, you take back to what Kat said earlier. I'm like, how many times can Josh Allen play like that though?
Play like good or bad?
No, like play like he's
Superman, like
the entire fucking playoffs.
I'm saying,
is it sustainable?
Is it sustainable enough? Yeah.
Oh, is it sustainable? Probably not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it like, that's what I'm saying. It's probably not, because you asking the person to like basically be the. That's why I said you're going to have to get your second star player on offense, and that's Cook going. To get him going early, it takes a little bit of the onus off. And he had a pretty solid game. Don't get me wrong, but like, you're gonna have to have other players step up, especially in this playoffs. Like I said, you're down a wide receiver now, so that you're gonna have to have other people step up. Which I believe, besides Gabe Davis, you had your tight ends, Knox and Kincaid do the heavy lifting most of the time, and then also, like I said, you got Cook on the running game, so you can take a little bit of pressure off of Josh Allen. But you're playing against a Broncos defense, and we'll get into that later, so we'll see how that goes. But yes, he's gonna have to be Superman pretty much every game, because the defense is just gonna get tougher for him.
Yeah, they can't have the twos, but and you don't know what his kryptonite is. A defense with a good pass rush.
Yep.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
And really, that's every game. It will if they were to go the entire way, like I think they go, they're gonna play the Broncos next. But let's just say, albeit that it doesn't even matter, they'll play the Patriots and the Texans. Both of them are outstanding defense,
right? Like I said,
and then you have the potential to go to the Super Bowl. And right now, it's looking like the Seahawks is going to be there.
Yeah.
So like Spooky, like you said, Spooky, you're going to go up against elite defenses throughout the rest of this playoffs.
Right.
My man is going to have to be, but my man's going to have to be Superman, but better.
And we can name 2 examples where he was getting cooked.
Yeah.
Texas game and
Texas
and the Eagles. You can't really see it.
The Eagles.
Yeah.
But anyway, but we'll see what happens this weekend. But speaking of Houston, we witnessed 2 things on Monday night: a belt to ass and elderly abuse.
And frankly, CJ was trying to give him the entire game all game long.
That is true.
How many turnovers did we have?
Was it 5? Yeah.
Was it
5? No,
I think not.
I thought it was 4.
I thought he threw an interception. I know that he threw an interception, a fumble,
2 fumbles.
another interception.
2 lost fumbles.
It was 2 fumbles. I remember that.
Yeah. Anyways.
We'll be in the middle at 4. But
4.
Back with what Houston and Pittsburgh. Basically, like you said, and they just kept up with them. The only reason they kept up at the end was all the turnovers. That's why it was as close as it was to like the entire fourth quarter. And frankly, kudos to the Texans for kicking in the fourth quarter. And I think everybody on stream said this, but damn, sorry, defense saves their ass.
Yeah.
Defense saved their ass big time, and honestly, they probably didn't see it as much because they were up. But A-Rod get one touchdown, y'all in trouble. But they didn't let it happen. So yeah, it was real. And honestly, even though it was definitely a belt to ass at the end, it was a good game all the way to the end. I mean, defensively, we was getting good ball. They got all the way to the fourth. It was like and it was like close.
Mhm.
It wasn't never not boring.
Especially that big ass hit.
That's the funny thing about the game.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That big ass spear. Goldberg with the spear.
Oh my god. That hit. I ain't gonna lie. That was the one good thing about the Steelers game for them. It was that hit. I was like, Jesus. Hey, what's good up, D2X, man?
What's up, man? How's Cancun?
What's up?
Oh, don't do that. Come on, man.
I mean, you should know, Spooky, and I should too.
We not there yet. We gotta defend D2X, man. Hold up. That's crazy.
Anyways,
but I do want to talk about this game because literally, only abuse is what. But let me tell y'all, even despite what happened, it does put a smile to my face. Because that boy Aaron Rodgers gave me hell for years. And now I get to see him get his ass. Well, I don't know. Spooky might be popping out. We don't know yet. Oh wait, no, he stayed. He stayed. Thank God. He survived. Yeah. Unlike Aaron Rodgers. So with that being said, but hey, man, look, I knew before the game started. I said, if they don't get no type of offense this game, it's not gonna look good. Mm-hmm. Your defense did their job for real. They did their part.
Yeah,
they did their part. They got 3 turnovers, and you know how many points they got off of that? 3.
Wait, 3. It was 6.
Yeah, they got 3. Ultimately, they finished with a score of 6, but they got 3 points off them turnovers.
6-7.
Oh yeah, but it was.
Listen, I was avoiding that. We was trying to avoid that all string law.
No, we said when someone said, I think someone said it, and then Spooky goes 6-7. I was like, oh my god, Jesus.
Hey, halfway to the stream, you just see Cat 6-7, 6-7,
6-7. Oh my god, But yeah, that was a big time loss. And like I said, because your offense, and really it comes down to Aaron Rodgers being too old. He's too old. It's just like you got guys coming. You got Will Anderson, Daniil Hunter coming to hunt you down. And you need a quarterback that's gonna be able to at least, he ain't gotta be the most mobile, but he gotta be young enough to at least get out of there. And he's not. He doesn't have the legs like he used to when he was like running and throwing the ball. So it come down to like, they were very limited. DK, showed out probably like I think the first quarter, and then he kind of disappeared into the shadows at some point. And it was just like this. Every time Pittsburgh got something good going, they would just fall flat after a while. It's just like you get 20 yards and it gets to 2nd and down, 3rd and down, and then you have to punt. So credit on the Texas defense for carrying their team. But I'm telling you right now, y'all better not come flat on offense like that again, because I promise you, New England is not going to play with y'all doing that.
Drake May is young. Yeah, young, my nigga, and Boise fast. I was thinking quite understand. He has been running a lot. That nigga is fast as fuck. He will
agreed, D2X. He made a good point. Receiver core is meh. And he's gone. He's gone. He's out of there, folks. He's gone. One.
Hey, with that the Eagles have officially arrived at Cancun.
Yes, Jesus Lord. But oh my God. But I'm telling y'all, Houston, Texas, I picked y'all to go to the Super Bowl. So I'm begging and praying y'all do not come out flat like that against the New England Patriots, because I would really hate to see them waste this defense and their offense can't get it going.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
This was Cat watching Aaron Rodgers get fucked up on Monday night.
Bro, turn that off,
bro.
man. We don't know.
Turn off. Oh man. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Anywho. All right. Moving out with
thoughts on the hold on before we move on. Thoughts on the Texas run game. It's actually not that bad.
It's actually not that bad.
No,
yeah, it's not that bad. It's solid.
And really the combination of Marks and Chubb is actually complemented pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah,
if they can actually win games on the ground like that, I would expect them to be used a lot more through the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And that would take a lot of stress off of CJ, so he doesn't have to keep making hero ball plays like he's been doing all fucking like he's had to do it all freaking like 3 quarters, trying to fit ball in the spaces that were not open when he could have easily just ran. But
hey CJ, don't be forcing the ball into situations that don't to be forced in. Take the sack.
That red zone turnover was like throw the ball away. Just throw it away. I'm like, you get 3 points. Yeah, protect the ball. Throw it away.
That's the big one.
Also, work on that flea flicker, Texans. It's hard to execute sometimes. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, work on that flea flicker.
But you don't need to be doing that late in the game. Sorry.
But yeah, if they get the running game going, I think they'll be good to go. That way, CJ ain't got to put so much pressure on himself to throw that damn football all the time. But yeah, we'll see how they do. But I guess moving right along, right? Smokey, you want to talk about it?
Yeah, might as well start. You might as well start.
I might as well.
I mean, you delayed it long enough, so
it's time at the bottom of the list.
Yeah. Way
at the bottom. I was gonna put it first, but I'm like,
we're gonna say the best for last.
Let's just warm up while we talk.
Hey, Tuesday morning, when I seen that the terrorists have been fired.
Again.
No, on some real shit. I think for me, it's like we all saw this coming. As you know, the offense wasn't playing up to standard. The first year coach, play caller, not knowing what the fuck he's doing. I've been saying the whole season that we should bring in an offensive consultant. That didn't fucking happen. The problem was there. It was an easy fix, but it was just too late. At this end of the season. Man, 49ers game. Fuck. Damn.
It was panning out to
it was
that way. But really it really it was really the Eagles that let it happen for real. Giving up so many offensive drives, leaving points on the board where they didn't need to. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, Patullo. Funny thing is, he's been removed from the position of offensive coordinator, but they didn't show him the door.
Oh, they're gonna show him the door.
now, like I said, they might show him the door later, but it's looking like Sirianni's trying to just keep him on staff somewhere where he doesn't have to look at a playbook.
Yeah. Also,
and I feel like that's a little bit of nepotism because they're buddies, but I digress.
Also, the last drive, right? Shout out to Dan Orlovsky, right? Because he broke down the final drive very well, by the way. He said that the Eagles ran the same play 4 times in one drive. At the end of the whole drive, they ran 2 go routes, 2 mesh. I think it was 2 mesh concepts and 2 slant routes. And we ran 48 hitches the whole game. The 49ers only ran 10.
I don't run that many hitches. Well, actually,
this motherfucker's on the Madden playbook, bro.
And honestly, he ain't even opened the whole playbook up. It's like he's just on the same scheme.
And then you have AJ dropping dimes and shit.
AJ!
Oh, brother.
AJ.
I'll give him credit. Look, I'll say this. The post route from Jalen was out of reach. I'll give him that. But the other 2, fuck out of here.
He should have caught that.
Oh, there was one that hit him in the hands. Yeah.
And if it hits you in the hand, we were taught if it hits you in the hands, catch the football. And that's what we taught. But literally, it's just like, you got to catch the football. You catch the football, you get a first down. at this point in time. And then it started to affect Devontae Smith. We had a catch. It was high, but you got to bring that down. You got to bring that down.
Like I wrote down the final play on my phone because I wanted to bring this up. So it's 4th 11, right? 48 seconds left. The Niners go into cover 4 defense. The Eagles go in a 2-by-2 formation, and they run a go route. Do you know what coverage the cover 4 is supposed to defend against?
Deep balls. And they were just doing short routes all the entire time.
They ran a 4 verts route concept.
Oh, no.
Yeah. they had Dallas come in on an in route, but Hendrickson drop back in coverage. If Hendrickson doesn't drop back in coverage, we get the first down, but that didn't happen. I think the first time this season, this is the first time I've seen Jalen throw a fuck it ball.
Threw that in the triple coverage. I was just like the absolute. I was like, why?
That seemed like a hero ball move from Jalen, honestly.
Yeah, I was like, why? I was like,
and then someone's like, oh, he had AJ on a go route against Lenore, but they were not going to throw the AJ no more, bro. They just weren't.
Yeah, AJ. I'm like, yeah, probably so. I'm like, would he catch it?
That's
I'm like, they threw it his way.
Like, I think at the end of the day, this was going to happen to us at some point, and it did. But I don't know. I don't know.
Listen. Yeah, I'll just put it like this. You at least have to build on now.
Yeah.
And a lot of decisions have to be made. One was already OC, so that's already done. But there's a lot of more offensive decisions that have to be made here. And I know a lot of people's been calling, we'll take AJ if y'all want him. We'll take AJ if y'all want him and everything. I don't think, and he's still in the contract, ain't he? Yeah. So I'm pretty sure they're going to try to get as much money or at least as much play out of him as possible because bro's still in his prime. But him and Sirianni, they got to get shit together.
If we trade AJ Brown, we'll be in $72 million in dead cap and dead money.
Oh, you can't trade him.
Man, you can't really trade him.
No.
Shoot.
Well, there it is. They got to make it work. They got to figure it out.
Y'all can get him another book. It's a read.
That might happen. I'm not gonna lie. When he was reading, he was the quietest.
Yes.
All season when he was reading.
Right.
So before we move on, hey, Patulo, go fuck yourself.
There it is. Oh, brother.
Anywho,
Spooky said Spooky text. They text said Spooky is gonna be all right. So.
Hey man. Your team's still in the playoffs. Mine not. It's not all right. Also, give Jalen whatever the fuck he wants. An offensive coordinator. You got Mike McDaniels. You got Cliff Kingsbury.
Yeah.
You got Todd Monken from the Ravens. You got everybody. You got good choices this year.
Yeah, you do. So yeah, as Jalen put, no more first year coordinator for OCs.
Hey, if we hire McDaniels, give that man a 4-year contract.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Also, half our defense.
I've seen what he can escape.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Also, like a quarter of our defense is on free agency this year.
Right.
Yeah. But anywho, Mike Tomlin.
And then
bro walked off.
Bro walked off. I give him great. I'm like, look, hey, he wasn't waiting to get fired. I'm like, enough of this.
I mean, everybody's over here. Copyrighted.
Don't you fucking dare.
We're gonna get copyrighted, bro.
No, we about to get copyrighted for this shit because you keep playing that damn song. Stop playing it.
We just sing it, but sing it out of tune. So won't even know.
I'm singing. Girl, you like me.
Oh, but no, Mike Tomlin, though, great, outstanding. Like I said, outstanding career, and with the Steelers, and obviously near the end, like within like 2016 plus, it went to a dead card at the middle of 9-8, 9-8, 10-7, and just making the playoffs, this and that. So I kind of understand it from at least the Steelers fan standpoint. They were just sick of being in the middle, and I think Mike Tomlin was more sick of it than anybody. Because you could just tell from the look of him, he's just this shit ain't what it used to be, man. I coach, I pick up so many players, I do this, I do that, I try to develop these quarterbacks, I do this and that. Everybody just sucks. or at least falls off by the time they get to me. It's like I can't stand it no more. I'm done with it.
Spooky about to give you a DMCA.
DMCA.
I don't even know what that means. But no, yeah. I will give him props for like walking away where he can, and he said he wasn't done. He was just taking a break. So if he does show come back, and hopefully it's the NFL, it'll hopefully it's not the Raiders.
Oh no, what? Okay.
Hopefully it's not the Raiders.
Yeah,
that's where
DMCA. When he said DMCA, they talk about the copyright, y'all. That's what they talking about.
Oh, that's what they're talking about. Yeah.
That's what they talking about.
Okay. Yeah. That's what this.
Right.
That's what
but yeah, Tomlin. I think he was just tired of being in a loop.
Yep.
Basically, literally go to the playoffs just to lose in the first round. It's been consistent, nothing but consistent. But at the end of the day, it's just like the quarterbacks that he got. It's just like you get old quarterback after old quarterback after old quarterback, then try a backup quarterback that ain't really prove anything to even get the starting position. It's just like, come on, man. Like, literally, it's like it's time to get some new blood in that organization. They cannot run the same things. The same things that worked in the past do not work here in this 2025, 2026 year. They do not work the same. It's time to literally, it's time to refresh something, get something new happening. Mike Tomlin, wherever you go, time to take the kids with you. Take them to wherever it needs to go so you can succeed. There's plenty of there's plenty of opportunities. Seeing that everybody went on a firing spree at this point. So you can go anywhere you want to, Mike Tomlin, and bring a culture of winning to that organization that you want. Because literally the Steelers, I'm just like, look, at this point, it's time. It's time. It's time to change things. And he was right to step down because he's like, look, we done this for 19 seasons. We won one Super Bowl. Like literally, we put the team together, everything, all that need to be said, and sometimes we're still coming up short. So,
Tex said he got real complacent, especially this last 2 seasons, and you can tell he was checked out.
Yep.
D2X said, not sure how many coaches win as many regular season games without multiple rings for so long.
True.
Yeah.
And this is really a question about the whole the AFC North, but specifically the Ravens and the Steelers, because I'm just like, yo.
So same kind of position, by the way, except for one got fired and one
I'm like, this is 18 to 19 seasons of coaching. I'm just at some point, y'all, you gotta ask them, do you know the definition of insanity? like at some point you gotta be like, hey, it's not working, time to go. Not out the window, but time to go.
And for real, it's like 20 seasons and one ring. Yeah, that's if it happens like that, that's the first door to let you know that it's not going to get any much better.
Tom's getting another job for sure.
He's just taking a break. He can literally call. Like he has a whole list of numbers waiting for his call. So
he said, Jalen said, given that he is a very well-respected head coach and well regarded as such in NFL circles, he likely will get another job. Tomlin, although I think he takes a year off, goes to TV.
I would love to see him on TV.
Yeah.
Because he didn't technically get fired. He left on his own. So
that's true.
Yeah. So he would have to be traded if they want him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but Mike Tomlin on TV doing analysts and shit, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I would love to see how you break shit down, bro.
Yeah,
For real.
and Rogers.
Right.
I think him and Rogers would be cool.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
Rogers got to chill out for the FCC, but I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's
You
turning his
gotta
white man's voice.
do the ayahuasca first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he doesn't go into commentary and suck like Tom Brady.
Nah. Anyways, for the group, who are the top 5 teams who have been disappointing this season?
So
Okay.
I actually made a list earlier today.
Yeah, me too.
It is not organized.
Yeah.
Like I think my 3 are it's like my 4 and my 5 are not there yet, but I know who I'm picking at 4 and 5. I just don't know in the order fashion. But yeah.
Yeah. Same. I mean, I can do the best I can, but really, all these teams that I at least named had some type of like potential that just kind of fell off due to some type of serious injury or just not playing to the level that they should have. But I will give 5, and this is a bit of a stretch. It could be more of an honorable mention, but I don't know. I said the well, you know what? How about this? I'll put the Dolphins as an honorable mention, and I'll put the Colts at 5, just because they went 8-2, and it looks like they were going to at least make the playoffs. And we all predicted a crash, but not that bad.
Yeah.
I also had the Colts at 5. Like, that's what I'm thinking about. I was like, I also had the Colts at 5. Realistically speaking, it was. I mean, you went from a team that didn't do much to collapsing.
Yeah.
There's no expectations. They went 8-2, and then collapsed. Everything just fell out the off the hinges.
All fell to pieces.
Yep, they fell to pieces.
So for me, I had the Colts as my honorable mentions, but my number 5 will have to be the Lions.
Okay.
I had the Lions as an honorable mention, I think.
Yeah.
I probably would too, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, regardless of them like letting go of their OC and shit, they still had the pieces to make a decent playoff run. But it was like they were so inconsistent this season. Goff didn't have a good year. St. Brown didn't have a good year at all. Jameer didn't have a good year. Montgomery didn't even get used at all this season at some points.
He was just less.
Because I think we can all agree Lions can be a great playoff team and Super Bowl team, right? If they want to. But this year it's just they didn't really showcase the Lions team that we've seen the past 3 seasons.
That is true.
2-3 seasons.
Oh yeah,
that is very true.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, they interviewed McDaniels today or yesterday, but they have more options out there. But we'll see what they do next season. I think they'll have a better bounce back this season. So, yeah, that's my 5. My 5, sorry. I got 5 on it.
So I will, and this is and this might be a bit of a stretch now to think about it, but the other ones that I got kind of match up.
DTX says facts. It wasn't Sonic and Knuckles this year. It was Sonic 3 featuring Knuckles.
And it pissed me off in fantasy. I'm telling you, picking David Montgomery to find out that Knuckles wasn't even part of the plot is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Free my man Knuckles.
It was never the same. Actually, and y'all might have these teams. Y'all might have this team higher. I actually have the Ravens at 4. And it's really mainly because they for one, Lamar got injured most of the way, so they had to find balance without that. And if Snoop Huntley gets it going early, they make the playoffs. But yeah, there was a lot of promise at the very beginning of the season, and then Lamar got hurt and they lost that bad too. I can't remember who it was.
Hey, Tex.
But yeah,
I'll keep that question in mind. We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll definitely get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Yeah, we'll get to that.
But we'll definitely get to that. I will.
Yeah, for sure. But really, they even with the injuries and the hurdles that they had, they really still had a chance. Granted, they shouldn't have been in the position where they had to depend on Tyler Loop's leg, but
Mm.
Mainly it. And
Yeah.
really, after the season Lamar had, and what the drop down from that, I think he's not getting. They're not going to give him another MVP even if he blows up again.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were so fatigued from that they gave it to Josh Allen. I'm not saying he didn't deserve it because he did, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's I'm not saying it's over for Lamar right now because I think he's about to enter year 10. But
Crazy.
this is a yeah, it's crazy. It really is. It is a turning point for the Ravens, and obviously they started with the coach, so
Damn.
we're just gonna see what happens with that.
Yeah.
Alrighty. At 4, I had the Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
I just believe the way they fell. It wasn't quite like the Colts, but it's similar, and it almost could have been really prevented. In all honesty, because even with the injuries and whatnot, you get people back at some point. You get
Hmm.
people back, and then for some odd reason, that offense was just not the same. No matter what happened, it was just like Emeka Ibuka disappeared. After after you had that hot start earlier on, the running game. Obviously, you don't have Bucky Irving for a good portion of it, but and then Baker Mayfield became human at some point in time.
Very much.
And then, like I said, you're losing against teams you're like basically collapsing at the seams at this point.
Yeah.
And for me, it went from the Bucks were going to win this NFC South to like, damn, they really just had now they gotta basically basically cheer for another team to see if they get in, which they did not. So,
Yeah.
to me, it's to me they got to be the most disappointing team, and also just not fixing your defense. I'm just like at some point you got to address the defensive concerns on your team, and
Hmm.
it's alarming because Todd Bowles is a defensive minded head coach. So you
Yeah,
gotta you
yeah.
got to like fix that part of your team.
Yeah.
It is no exception. So for me, yeah, Bucks number 4 disappointing team.
Yeah. For me, I had KC at 4.
Mm.
Yeah. Because I think going into this season, we're like, oh, it's still the Chiefs, right? They're gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna make the playoffs.
Mm. We lost him. I
Oh
think we
no,
might have lost him. We might have lost him. Um.
right in
So
the middle,
yeah,
right in the middle of it, huh?
right in the middle of it. Yeah, the Chiefs said 4. That's 2. That's
Oh shit!
2.
But I was
Oh, that.
um, but yeah, they started 0-2, but I think we weren't as too much as concerned for them because we all knew they were gonna bounce back and shit, right? With but we knew everything was off is when they lost to
Mhm.
Dallas
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they legitimately got outplayed that game.
Yeah.
for
No.
And so
sure.
in most
No
of these
question.
games they got outplayed. Jacksonville, Philly, the Chargers, Denver. I can go down the whole fucking list, but we'll be here all fucking night.
Right.
But I think as well as Travis Kelce not being consistent, the receivers dropping passes left and right. Um, Penalties, some penalties, causes them some situations in the games, and then unfortunately, Mahomes getting hurt towards the end of the season,
Yeah.
and then just going down a fucking cliff so fast after that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I don't know what next year's gonna look like for them because I know Spagnola's getting head coaching interviews, Nagy's getting head coaching interviews. So we don't know. We don't know what Casey's gonna look like next year. Um, will they be in those conversations of a playoff? Sure. Super Bowl? I don't know. You know.
We'll see.
So yeah, we'll see that. So yeah, speedy recovery to Mahomes, and that's my number 4.
Gotcha.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry,
All
sneeze
right.
there. So number 3. I actually had the Lions at number 3. Um,
Mm.
yeah.
Mm.
because really, I think like you said, Spooky, they are good enough to be a playoff team, but they just did not deliver this year.
Mm-mm.
It really is just key losses that they had that just knocked them out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's damn near, like I said, it's damn near the same team last year. They actually got some people back that they didn't have last year, especially on defense.
Uh-huh.
And it's amazing how they didn't at least, like I said, grab a playoff berth. But like I said, too many losses and the way shit folds and the way shit folds and rolls in the other conferences, and that's just the
Yeah.
way it goes. But yeah, I just mentioned them just because they had brought back more. They kind of reloaded. It was practically the same team, but more healthy team. But
Yeah.
it is just they just couldn't get that chemistry going.
Also, shout out to Kelvin Shepard because he did what he could as a
Yeah,
first year coordinator
right.
for that defense. He did what he could,
Yeah.
but at the end of the
Yeah,
day, it has the whole team has to come together and try and win some of these fucking games. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Definitely. And so I had it a little bit higher than Spooky, but I had the Chiefs at 3.
Mm.
And kind of for the same reason that Spooky said, but particularly, it's disappointing because they never really looked right all season. And you've been to Super Bowl, and like really, this is the reputation that y'all built,
Mm-hmm.
as a whole, as being the big bad Chiefs, going into play. And to me, it just never looked like right, particularly per se. I think Patrick
Mm-hmm.
Mahomes had his worst season of his career, this season as a
Yep.
whole. He wasn't playing well. Why the offense wasn't playing well, defense played well in part in some moments. I think they did outplay the offense, but particularly, yeah, it just was like it was just basically not a good job. Travis Kelsey looked really slow, coming out of his roots. It's
Mm-hmm.
just it was just like I think it was just a bad job, and I think it just goes to show you that the Chiefs, no matter how prepared they would like to have been, I just don't think they prepared enough to be like, or were hungry enough in that sense to be like, hey, we're gonna go back and try to win. When we might not have gotten the 3P, but we're gonna try to go back to the playoffs and try to be on them teams. And now you sit for a while outside of Cancun. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for me,
Yeah.
they had to be the number 3 disappointing team for me.
Yeah. Also, their defense not the
Yeah,
same as
yeah,
well.
not the same.
Not
Yeah,
the same at all.
And
and
that's a
that
Spagnola
happens.
defense too. Yeah.
That happens because
Mm-hmm.
no defense ever improves after never goes up.
Oh no,
They
Yeah.
usually they reach the peak and then they start slowly degrading.
and
Yeah.
you want to know why, real quick? It's because NFL or anybody with open jobs, they look at the best defensive teams, and they start picking off from him, seeing what what
Hmm.
their coordinator is up to. Because if that's the case, that dude's good enough to get a better job.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of other times, you got players that are like younger, trying to fight for a contract and playing their
Yeah.
minds off, and the team that they're on can't pay them, but somebody else can.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah,
And
I
also
just
that
do that.
I'll add one more thing. Also, that's what happens when you've been winning this
Hmm.
for 10 straight years, right?
Right.
Right.
And being
There's a
such a
decline.
powerhouse of a dynasty, and then it happened with the Patriots after Brady left, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyways, my number 3, and I think Kat had them at 5. I have Tampa at 3.
4.
Yeah.
4. I had the
Um.
Colts at 5.
Yeah. I think it's like what Kat said. Like before the bye week, they started off hot, 6-2.
Yep.
Um,
And then,
we had Baker Mayfield in our top 1 every week
yeah,
because of the
we had
shit
him
he
as
would
an
do.
MVP favorite.
Hmm.
He
Yeah.
was win that. He was gonna win that convincingly if he kept
Boy,
going.
let me tell you something. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Um, that offense was just rolling the whole season, But then Mike Evans got hurt in that Detroit game. Uh, they started losing key pieces, like Kat said earlier.
and,
Oh,
and
damn.
yep, right.
Shit hates him today.
Yeah, and it does hate him the game, man. That's 3
Shit
for
hates him today,
3.
bro.
Okay,
and
man.
and it's always It's always when you're in the middle of explaining something.
I know, right? It's crazy, man.
Oh, brother.
Hey, Spectrum. You got a little shit, right? You know what I'm saying?
You starting to look like McManus out there.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, and 3. What?
Anyways, as I was saying, after the Patriots game, also, it kind of went downhill. It went downhill for them pretty fast.
Yep.
They got into somewhat of a shootout against Buffalo. They lost that game. They got built to ass by the Rams the next week.
Mm-hmm.
So not and then Baker, like Kat said, he became human. The defense wasn't playing to a Tampa Bay standard defense that we've seen past couple seasons. Uh, it's just disappointment all around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
I think next year they'll be better. Hopefully, because Tampa Bay's a good team. They're a good playoff team. You know, Baker brings that energy that team needs, and they feed off of it. So, and then this is Mike Evans last year. He had a hell of a career. Um, I think it's his last season on this contract
Oh,
with the Bucks.
I can't
But
remember, but if
yeah,
it is,
but anyways, yeah, I think the Bucks will have a decent bounce back next year, but we'll see. September, get here.
I don't want to rush the whole year, but
Yeah.
But no, yeah. Transition to what you said, Spooky. We had no business winning the NFC South, and yeah, we had no business winning the NFC South, but the Bucks literally just handed it to us,
Uh-huh.
and they had no business handing us anything. They had no business letting it, like any other team put them in a vulnerable spot to lose that playoff position.
Yeah.
They completely fell off. And coming from a dude that's playing that has a team in the NFC South, you see it firsthand. Oh, brother. Like Kat said, Baker was first half of the season. Baker was playing like an MVP. Second half, poof, and that's why I had the Bucks at 2, because brother, they had completely fell off. They at the very least us winning that first game against them. I mean, it was obviously up to the Falcons and the Saints, but I think that was long term crucial because if we don't win that game, we're not in a position. We're not in a position at all.
Yeah.
So that was very much crucial and very disappointing for the Bucks, because they had it all there and just everybody just seemed to stop playing. Todd Bowles, it's like y'all said, I don't understand how a defensive minded coach can't get his defense together.
Right.
Especially when you have Avonte David playing his 15th year. That's fucking crazy, by the way. I'm not gonna count that. But yeah, that's fucking crazy how long Levante Davis been in the game though. But yeah, they really had it there. They have a chance to like at least pick it back up. But I feel like they're gonna need to have a lot of decisions to make in the offseason.
All right. So my number 2, I was holding my fire a little bit because we brought him up in a previous segment. However, it's time to now unleash that fire. I got the Eagles at number 2. And the reason I got the Eagles at number 2, y'all turn your camera damn on, Spooky. Okay, you gonna listen to every word I'm about to say right here, right now.
Oh,
Jesus Lord. Yo, anywho, listen. I know we all want to blame Kevin Patullo, and you're right. We should blame Kevin Patullo for the horrible offensive job that he did this season. The offense never looked right. Saquon never got going, and it basically came down to Saquon couldn't carry him like he did last year. He couldn't carry him like they did last year. So now you got Jalen Hurts trying to throw the football more, which not gonna work. So, but here's the problem. Here's the actual problem, because while Kevin Patullo was calling the offensive plays, you know who put him in that position? Nick motherfucking Sirianni. That person knew he had no business calling plays. When I found out the report that he had no play calling experience ever, I was like, who in their right mind as a head coach would put someone in that situation when you know damn well he does not know how to call any damn plays for on offense. Okay? It was like Stevie Wonder calling plays out there. Completely fucking blind. And Nick Sirianni gonna be basically he gonna make him the scapegoat because y'all ain't gonna blame Sirianni for this bullshit that happened. It's fucking his fault that the offense was ass. It's his fucking fault because you're wasting Jalen Hurts. You wasting AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, fucking all the people that's on that damn team. You're wasting the offense. Your defense is doing enough to at least win you games. They're doing enough to at least win you games. Mm-hmm. Shoot, Keon Mitchell, that interception, big time interception. Change the game. And you need one drive. And you mean to tell me y'all at least got to the red zone. Y'all got to the red zone. And this man calling fourth verticals. On the cover 4 defense.
And Jake Elliott ain't got no leg.
Jesus.
In the red zone.
At this point, you might as well just have removed the offensive line from the dang field and allow Jalen Hurts to get sacked. Because I'm just like, I could not believe. And I'm just saying this. Nick Sirianni, you may not be on the hot seat, but your seat is goddamn warm as far as I'm concerned. Because this is your fault. At the end of the day, literally, you know damn well you didn't put it there. And now you got Spooky calling that man a terrorist because of your decision to put him in there. You know who the real beast is. I hope Texas is still in here. The real beast is Nick Sirianni.
Hey, Sirianni. If you don't get your shit together next season,
he just not good at picking. Damn it,
Oh my god! That's why you be dropping out.
Jesus Lord. That's funny because the 3 times that he played that's how many times he dropped out the damn call.
Yeah.
But I am He's on the hot seat. Yes, that's how I feel like he is on the hot seat. Fuck it, he is on the hot seat.
Oh, he's absolutely on the hot seat.
He has a problem with selecting personnel. I truly believe he has a problem with selecting personnel. Damn it. I knew he was still there. But yeah, the Eagles, I made this long. But yeah, this is a disappointing season for the Eagles. This is a disappointing season for the Eagles. You don't get to the division. That's basically where we're at. So, Yep, disappointing season for the Eagles. That's my number 2.
Damn.
And that was just 2, y'all. Just 2.
I can't wait for number 1 though.
I think my entire list is basically named right now, but go ahead.
I'll go next. Fuck it. My number 2, I have the Ravens at 2. Because I think coming into this season, they had. Damn, you're talking too loud. Anyways,
he had to cut out. He got to cut out. He had the Ravens at number 2, y'all. So let's see. We're gonna wait and see if Swoosh can come back. But I guess if not, we might as well go ahead and with our number 1. I guess at that point in time. So Jay, I guess we gotta go with our. Okay, he's back. Never mind. I was about to be like, okay, we got to go number 1.
I was gonna give it like a minute or 2.
No,
gotcha.
Damn, bitch. Sorry. Yeah, I have the Ravens at 2 because I think coming into this season they had the best offense in the league and defense. Lamar gets. I think y'all said it earlier. So Lamar gets hurt. He's out for 6 weeks. Come back. They win 5 out of the last 6, right? So they're 6-5, I think it was. They got built to ass at home against Cincy by returning Joe Burrow, by the way.
Right.
And then they just went, they went down, and then at the end of the season, we all saw what happened on that Sunday night game. Right. Tyler Loop has no leg. But I think realistically saying is that um it just wasn't a good season for Baltimore. And every year they're in the playoffs, they choke. The AFC Championship game, they choke. And then this year that they couldn't even get into the playoffs. You know, it had to come down to the last game of the season against the Steelers for the division and to get into the playoffs, but that didn't work out. And then Harbaugh got fired, you know, and then we heard the rumors of him and Lamar. That relationship uh, went out the window as well. So yeah, I hope whoever the next head coach is, which I think it'll be Brian Flores, but that's a conversation for what Tex brought up earlier. Um, but yeah, we'll see. I think the Ravens will come back and be the Ravens again, and Lamar will be Lamar next season.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
All right. So number one, and I would have actually listed the Eagles in the top five because they have been a very disappointing team. But as bad as it was, as much as Nick Sirianni set shit up for failure for some reason this season, they still made the playoffs. So they still had a chance with it. And I will not remiss saying that from going from a Super Bowl team to whatever that was not was not something to miss. But yeah, so number one, I actually had the Chiefs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And a little surprised that y'all had them that low, just for the fact that it's like y'all saying, shit didn't look right anywhere. They had pretty much everybody at every other position. Me looking at what Patrick Mahomes was doing with the offense did not look like years past. For sure didn't look like 2018, 19, 20. And or the other Super Bowl runs. It's like Pat was like out there basically throwing to brick hands. Rasheed was reliable for like a while. Rasheed was reliable for a while, but then he started then people started figuring out and started interrupting his routes with truck hits.
Shout out Jalen Petrie.
Yeah. They just over here just seeing. He does cross routes to the goal. Damn. He just be doing cross routes slants all game long. I'm just gonna smack him.
Right.
Yeah. But for sure, even before Pat got hurt, which was very sad to see because Pat's still one of my favorite quarterbacks. Even before that, the Chiefs never looked right. Defense definitely didn't look right at all. Like they had pretty much almost everybody that was still there or enough to still compete, and they didn't. Give me that. And they didn't. They just didn't compete with everybody, and they left too many wins on the board.
Yeah.
They just gave up too many wins, and honestly, I didn't think the fall would be this bad. I was surprised that the Panthers were neck and neck with the Chiefs the entire time. We're over here struggling, and the Chiefs are just looking as bad. And I'm just over here like,
hey, but the meme
that's odd.
Hey, but the meme,
but interesting.
Yeah, that meme is that meme.
Yeah, it was like the meme was fun. The meme was fun as heck. But you know what killed it? Their fall off. Because as soon as we was like they're 6-6 and everything, we went up, they went down.
Yep.
And we couldn't make fun of it anymore because it was like, well, they're already down there. But yeah, just overall with the Chiefs, man, they still had the talent to at least still compete and make it back, but they just couldn't get it together. Couldn't get it together. Just a major disappointment for a potential playoff team. But hey, none of us are any of us really that bad?
Yeah, not really.
Not really.
Yeah, not really.
Because we're getting some good playoff football right now.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
and if it is what it is with that, it's fine. Honestly, I didn't want to go through that much more of a Chiefs dynasty, but I didn't think it would fall off like this.
Yeah.
So yeah,
and their cap space for next season is horrible.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah.
Horrible.
You're right. And they mentioned that. Number one for me, I had a choice, and Jay, I agree with you. Sometimes, like I said, if teams make the playoffs, you can excuse, most. of everything.
Mhm.
However, if you're making the playoffs every single year and getting bounced out in the first round every single year, especially yesterday, not even yesterday, actually,
This is
my
a good
bad,
point.
Monday,
This is a good point.
Monday
in which
night
I'm
football.
like, and you put on that performance, y'all have been, and I'm talking about the Steelers for those of y'all that don't know what I was talking about. Y'all have been consistently disappointing your fans. Consistently, yes, but consistently disappointing. Because, like I said, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. And I have to put the Steelers at number one because the fact of the matter is, it's just like nothing changes with this team. You put in either a backup quarterback or a quarterback that's past their prime, and try to put some, wide receivers over there, try to dress it up, make it all look nice. And then, then you got your overpaid defense on the team. Can't stop a damn cold. Look like the Bears defense, except we paid less money for our shit. And then, like I said, you got lucky because Tyler Loop, out of all the kickers, missed the kicker, crying in the locker room tunnel, and y'all make it to the playoffs just to get belt to ass, which I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. I'm like hoping. I'm like, man, this should be a good game, and I was entertained. Don't get me wrong, I was entertained the whole entire game, but the fact that they really went out there and put up 6 points. You had 3 turnovers. 3 turnovers. Again, I'll say it again. 3 turnovers, get only 3 points from them turnovers. You can't get your offense going, and it's been like that all season. And the fact, and also the fun fact is this is exactly what happens to them every season. I literally cannot make this shit up. If I told you a team is going to start off hot, they're going to be like about 4-2, 5-1. Then they're going to have a little bit of a decline going down to the end of the half. And then on the last game, they're going to show up. They're going to show up just to get in the playoffs and then get bounced out of the first round. Y'all already know what team I'm talking about. The Steelers.
Hey, Jalen.
I was just about to put on the screen.
Lipstick on a pig. Tell me the pig. Yes, exactly.
That's spot on, bro.
That is exactly my point.
I love that.
So, I'm glad Mike Tomlin left. That damn show of just doing this consistent hell loop that they've been stuck in. Steelers have been in a hell loop longer than the Bears, I'm guaranteed. Longer than any of the... Actually, I can't say any because the Jets are still a team. But in any case, no disrespect, but the Steelers are in a hell loop right now. And I think Mike Tomlin might break that hell loop. It might not. We have to see what they do. But as far as I am concerned, this is the most disappointing team this year, last year, and the year before that.
Last 10 years.
Yeah, last 10 years. Just been bad. Just been bad. Last 5 years, really. Just been bad. So that's my most disappointing team. Go ahead, Spooky.
My number one.
The Eagles.
Yep. And I don't even gotta say shit because Cat pretty much said it all for me.
I covered every
covered every corner.
Every corner.
It's like Cat was an Eagles fan. He just let out his frustration. I'm like, yep. He said what he said. Look, he basically said what I had to say at the end of the season.
Look, you gotta understand. I still have not forgiven Sirianni for that Monday night game he played against the Falcons and the Falcons. I still have not forgiven him for that game.
That was 2 years ago.
I don't give a damn, Spooky, if it was 2 years ago. That man cost me a fantasy game.
But it's
I don't care if it's week 2 or not.
It's very bad coaching malpractice from Sirianni because this is the second time this has happened.
Yeah, this is the second time this happened.
Brian Johnson, we saw how that ended. Patullo, deer in fucking headlights the whole season.
Right.
He was looking off of Danny's play sheet the whole season, mixed it with a Madden play sheet, inside zone up the middle.
Right.
And they got it. Like I said earlier, it just caught up to them.
Yeah.
1 year you're in the Super Bowl, and then the next year get tossed out in the first round.
Yep. So for me, get some reliable OCs. Stop trying to do this first year offensive coordinator like, oh yeah, I'm gonna find a diamond in the rough because I'm a Super Bowl winning champion. Nick Sirianni, shut your ass up and get you some experience on your team.
That was gonna be the case, cat ass.
Cheddar.
And that cat, hey, if that cat basically said ass.
Yeah, the Eagles. Hey, Cheddar agrees with you.
Said ass.
Billy was ass. Billy was some cat ass.
Hey, she disappointed. The cats are in the room are crashing out. We all disappointed.
Yeah.
But I think, horrible day.
Okay. So
the crime rates in Philly went up on Sunday night. But anyways,
oh God, Jesus. Okay. So now that we finished with this segment, so Big Tex had a question. Basically, he said, in y'all eyes, which coaching openings is the most enticing?
God damn. Oh, here it is.
For me, I would think.
That's
a tough one.
Let me go down the list of opens. The Falcons are open. The Dolphins are open.
The Giants.
Yeah. The Giants is open. That might be a little interesting, but I'm not ready to set them.
The Ravens.
Titans.
The Ravens.
Yeah.
The Titans.
Yeah.
Titans.
A lot of shit open.
I think for me, I think it would have to be the Ravens.
That's where the most talent potential is. I will agree with that.
Yeah, I do agree with that as well. I think the Ravens have the most talent potential in terms of basically what they can do with their team. I would pick the Giants probably a close second, just because it's a young team, and you just really need a coach in there to get you started, going forward. And if you put the right coach in there to develop Jackson Dart, and the young core that they have on that team, they could be something really special, and they could be a threat in the NFC East. So we'll see how it goes.
I mean, that's honestly well put.
Sugi, I know you have to deal with the Cowboys, but you may have to deal with other teams as well. I mean, the Commanders, because they gonna get healthy at some point.
They're gonna be hurt for long.
Yeah, and then also.
Hey, Lee, get out of here. Go away.
Go Giants.
When we start mentioning the Giants just for the sake of this reason, you just happen to show up.
I knew he rated earlier, so I knew he was in here with him by the time I said the Giants.
It was 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes.
It's too late. It was too late.
That's still too close.
Yeah, it was too late, Jay.
You know what's funny? When we talk about the Giants is that they met with Harbaugh today, and they're making such a push to get him. And
they got no choice.
And that's why I was thinking the other Giants, mainly because what Kat said. If you're one of those young hot coaches that has a lot of potential, the Giants is for you, because they're young, they are young and hungry. They just need some good leadership.
You got the CTE twins and Jackson.
Tell both of those niggas to keep their head up and slide. Just dart slide.
Speedy recovery, Scatterbo.
Scatterbo, keep your head up.
Keep your head up.
Trust me, you'll play a lot longer.
Yeah. Outstanding.
My man, Scatterbo.
But speedy recovery. Hope he comes back. I don't think he'll come back at the beginning of the season, but next round.
Yeah. Anywho, also you gotta look at the Commanders because they let go both of their coordinators.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that is a good starting position for a coordinator, for real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Lions are also looking for offensive coordinator. But we'll see. Any more questions? The Giants need some health too.
Yeah, they do.
Oh yeah.
They need to get healthy too. Yeah, they've been like I said. You had neighbors who just can't catch a break, and then Scatterbo, horrible injury. So yeah, hopefully they get back healthy. They should be back by next season. I'm thinking. They got hurt pretty early in the season, so yeah, they should be back by then.
Yeah. Anyway, on to the last segment of the show.
Whoop, whoop.
which is
Oh
where
yeah, we get to refix this. We get to refix this, I guess, or is it
Let's
already
see
been
where we
fixed?
were at. That was right. That's right. We were
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I
Hey.
mean that was not the final
Oh wait, no,
list.
okay, never
No.
mind.
That
This
definitely
is
was not the final list.
I
I
think
tell
because
hold
you.
on.
we put Carolina up there. It's just
Yeah, we
Okay,
put
so
Carolina up
our
there.
final list was
I
this,
was,
this,
yeah. We had
yeah,
Chelsea too.
I
Yeah.
think that was
this.
pretty. Yeah, that was the final list. But we're not gonna focus on that. We're not gonna focus on the conference right now. We're gonna focus right back on the. We're gonna focus right back on the divisional right now.
Yeah.
Sure.
We were 4-2, basically. We were 4-2 on predictions. We only missed 2 matchups, and that was the Rams and Panthers and the Jaguars and Bills. Those are the only matches that we missed. Particularly, I think. For myself, I know I think I was the only one that picked the 49ers to win that game against the Eagles. Win that game against the Eagles.
You were not. You
But
were
yeah,
not.
but
You
yeah.
were not.
Oh, okay.
Because I picked the Niners too.
Okay, gotcha.
Damn it. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. So
Yep.
with that being said, 5-2. I 5-1. Actually, 5-1. There we go. 5-1. All right. Divisional round.
So where you want to start?
We can start
Okay.
in the AFC.
Yep.
Bet. So with the Broncos and Bills, I've seen a lot and I know a lot. Now I'm gonna say this: the Bills definitely have a chance, but like y'all said, we gotta see a elevated Superman of Josh Allen to make that happen. And with the Denver defense, what they have, I feel like the only downfall could be bye week. But but a lot of times, especially in the in the NFL, bye week don't really affect the number 1 seed.
Also, this is just to note a little bit of history. This is a rematch of the wild card game that happened, I believe, last year. The Bills and Broncos versus each other. Now it's a different situation. Obviously, Broncos are now the number 1 seed. So, but yeah, this is a rematch from last year wild card game. So this will be interesting to see.
Well, that is good to know. I initially had the Broncos, just but it's gonna be close. They're gonna squeak it out because I feel like Bo Nix he's gonna start off a bit slow, but the Bills aren't really going to, spread the lead out to where it's not catchable. And I've seen the Broncos do it before. I've seen them make comebacks and move on and prove niggas wrong. So
I'm just gonna say this: if we find ourselves in a situation, right? Because I don't think we're gonna stream this game, where the Broncos are down 3 scores, and somehow, some way, the voodoo and the voodoo and Mile High activates, and they come back from that lead and win the game.
I'm gonna let you know right now. They not the Bears. It's not gonna happen. They down if they ever get down 3 scores. That would be.
We'll say 2 scores.
That would be because they first of all they're not the Bears, and also the team they're versus is not the Giants. So for me, I'm gonna take the upset here. I'm gonna pick the Bills.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick the Bills. I do, for some strange reason, I don't know. Broncos, I think they are the better team on paper. Like D2X said, I think defensively, I think they're better team on paper. I think offensively, I think that's where, again, I just need to see Bo Nix, because now, like, this is your second game, so I need to see if you got it, if you got what it takes.
For sure.
And so that's why I'm giving the slight edge to the Buffalo Bills, because I've seen Josh Allen. I've seen he's got what it takes to at least get to the conference championship.
Yeah.
So
and that's why I don't rule him out either. So
yeah. So I picked the Bills in this game.
All right. Houston at New England.
Oh boy.
This is a rematch from a few years ago too.
Yeah, it is. I remember that.
I'm just gonna go first. Y'all already know who my answer is. I picked this team to go to the damn Super Bowl. Basically.
So did I. I honestly want to see it for Drake, but I almost feel like I almost feel like a little youth is gonna catch up. And and really both defenses are I feel like they're gonna show up, but I think the Texans is just a little bit more.
I got it. Yes, like edge on the Texans. Yeah, that's just me personally. I think the Texans. Now, of
It's
course, like I said, depends all on that offense for the Texans because that's
also
what's
Yes.
going to decide the game. That's
Yes.
actually what's going to decide the game. I have no question about the defenses on
yeah,
both sides. What's going to decide the game is the offense.
yeah.
So yeah, I think it's
And
the Texans.
if the Patriots O line can protect Drake May,
Yeah, true.
Which I believe they
because
can.
Which
yeah,
yeah, I think they can. So we'll see.
because
Okay.
if it gets to the point where the Texans D line is just cooking that Patriots O
Mm,
line, they win the game. They might win
all
the
right.
game. But also, you got to keep in mind, can CJ Stroud play a decent game against that defense?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Hmm.
so we're gonna have to see. So we said, so I have the Patriots, but Texans, fuck it. On
All
to
right.
the NFC. This is where
Where
the
you want to
Um.
start?
action begins.
Where y'all want to start with first?
Chicago. Nah, man.
Yeah. We'll start there.
Okay.
Me personally, I got Chicago winning. Um. LA, they're just showing off for what they had to do last year. They had to give up
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah. Which
Yeah,
one?
they had to the cat's a strap laugh.
I'm beat you at
They had to do a lot just to win that game. And granted, granted, they were good enough to pull it off. The Bears are not us.
No.
Like they have. I mean, they're right there. They have like I feel like they're gonna have like more drive potential just to get the job done. And besides,
Hmm.
the Rams defense since the beginning of the season they haven't really looked the same.
The Rams defense right now is suspect
Yeah,
because
that's why I'm picking the Bears because
yeah,
I think Kat, you
because
said it earlier. If y'all get to a good
Yeah,
start and then finish like y'all normally finish, y'all win.
yeah.
hey, real quick,
And you do
you
it. That's all what he said. I
I
see
got
what he
the
said.
Rams pure
Pure
bias. I
bias
need
that
to
I
see
need to
my
see
good
my
buddies
good
attack
buddy.
you.
I got the Rams.
Okay, allow me to at least a little bit respond to
Yo,
that.
that's
Now,
that's dirt.
also in pure bias DPS, I got the Bears. I got the Bears. Honestly, in pure bias. Um, I do think this is gonna be a tough game.
Mhm.
Again, this is gonna be a tough game. I think I do agree with what y'all said about the Rams. However, Bears wise defensively, again, I have to look at this and say, hey, look, the defense, they're gonna have to for 60 minutes cover Devontae Adams and Puka Nakua and somehow get pressure on Matthew Stafford, which is gonna be, like I said, that's gonna be a challenge.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
for me, I know I'm siding with the Bears, but realistically speaking, if someone were to pick the Rams to win this game, I wouldn't be mad at you because
yeah,
realistically speaking, they're supposed to beat us. We are not the favorites, even though we're at home.
which is crazy.
We're not the favorites.
I find that wild.
Yeah, and and I think Devin was saying like, I'm surprised y'all weren't the favorites. I'm like, no, we're not gonna be the favorites even if we get past them. If we get past them to the conference round, we're not gonna be the favorites, no matter who comes out that matchup.
yeah,
So, but like I said, we'll see how it goes. Like I said, it's just take one game at a time for me. Obviously, I got my Bears because I am a Bears fan. But yeah, if
yeah.
someone said the Rams, I would not be surprised.
I think I think with me, I see y'all being the Rams in some way. Of I don't know how y'all gonna do it.
Chaos, voodoo, whatever.
Yeah, whatever ice Caleb got left, no pun intended. Anyways, whatever he got left in his veins, I think
Yeah.
he's gonna showcase
Apparently,
it
also
on.
apparently it's supposed to be cold that day they play.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be like they said it's gonna be the coldest day, which it is gonna be. It's gonna be single digits at night. I'm pretty sure about that for a
yeah,
fact.
Uh
Which
yeah.
that's why I'm like wondering if the NFL did this on purpose. You never know. You never know
you never
with
know.
dealing with those guys. I'm just like, why y'all not give us the 2 o'clock game? Which is what I actually wanted. I wanted us to have like the 2 o'clock game, so that way I won't have to be stressing late at night. Like trying to figure this shit out.
and if y'all are wondering, no, I don't think we're gonna stream that game. I don't think we are.
Mm.
Also, yeah. What we gonna be watching is for the ambulance. That's always on standby for this
Yeah,
game.
but back to what I was saying. I was saying that, and I brought this up earlier when we were talking about the Bears win against the Packers. If y'all play like that, y'all did against the Packers, against the Rams, it's gonna get ugly real quick.
Yeah,
And I
no,
mean that
yeah,
with all due respect.
yeah, no,
But But
Agreed.
if y'all can start off hot and get probably a score, two scores up on them, y'all have a chance.
Yeah.
But it's just gonna come down to whose offense plays better, if that makes sense,
Right.
and who's gonna make the first mistake. Now, granted,
True.
Stafford ain't been perfect this last stretch. He done thrown like four or
He
five
did.
interceptions.
He has thrown some interceptions. I did. Yeah, he
Yeah,
has thrown some
and
interceptions.
y'all's defense thrive off of turnovers.
Yeah.
So if y'all can get a couple turnovers and kind of capitalize on that and score on those turnovers,
Mm.
y'all win this game.
Also, fun fact: we didn't. I don't think we had a turnover last game at all, which is the funny thing about the whole
Yeah,
thing. That's like we didn't have a turnover at all.
yeah.
But yeah, we
D2X
are
said
the
on a
most
serious note.
opportunistic defense. So
Yeah,
we'll see how this goes.
D2X said on a serious note, this game is going to be an offensive shootout. It probably will.
Yeah, that's I see that going there because it really reminds me of the Sunday night game we played against the 49ers because I'm
Yeah,
like that could happen. But yeah, we'll see how it goes.
but yeah. So I think all of us are going with the Bears.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Bears. On to a rematch from like 2 weeks ago, where the
This
defensive built
is going to
ass.
be interesting.
We
I
got
tell you,
we got the 49ers going into Seattle
it's gonna
for
be this is literally gonna be the same thing I said when they versus the first time, which is it gonna
anyways.
come down. It's gonna like I think first of all that's fucking hilarious. I was gonna pick Seattle, but
Yeah.
but
Same.
I wanted to say this was gonna come down to the offenses and see which one's gonna because Seattle stop this offense
Yeah.
pretty damn well
Hmm.
so far. So I mean, like literally, they stopped this offense pretty damn well. So for me, it's like I'm just understanding it. Like, man, look, Seattle defense is they're good. I don't think they get talked about enough. To be quite honest with you, their
Hmm.
defense is good. And so for me, this is like you're familiar with your team. This team, you played this team twice. You lost
Yeah.
the first one. You won the second one. Now you got to win the rubber match in this case. And then also,
Hmm.
yeah, that's right. No George Kittle. No George Kittle this game
Yeah.
because that type. Yeah, that's Brock Purdy safety net is George Kittle. So
Yeah.
the Hawks could take full advantage of this, and
Hmm.
I would do what they did last game. I think, which is run the football
Yeah.
and run the football against this team. I mean, I know the 49ers got the best running defense, but I mean
Yeah.
13-3. I mean, you gotta be moving down that field some way somehow.
Yeah.
My only worry with the Seahawks is Sam Darnold.
Hmm.
That is my only worry because last time this Joker was in the playoffs, we saw what happened.
Oh yeah.
And not only look, this was an all time crash out by Fuego because I ain't never seen a man crash out over one player because because of money. But I'm not gonna put his full business out there about what I mean by money. But I feel like I can put the two things together. But
Yeah.
particularly that boy Sam Darnold got cooked, cooked in the head, got cooked. The Vikings went to that playoffs, and then he was like, "Yep, that's all y'all needed me for, right? Peace." So, but
Hmm.
that's really who's
Yeah.
gonna come down to Sam Darnold and them establishing a running game. They can do those two
Hmm.
things. They'll be straight. They'll be straight to go to this conference championship game. But I
Yeah.
do pick Seattle in this case, just because I do think injuries got to catch up to the team somehow, some way. I know they've
Hmm.
been surviving off of injuries and everything like that, but I don't think this
Hmm.
team can continuously do it. And you
Hmm.
got Tongs out there, and I'm not sure how good he's going to be on
Yeah.
the team. He's
Look
been
at the
playing well though as the backup tight end. I will say.
yeah, and look up with the Lions last year. You know,
Hmm.
all the injuries they fucking had.
Yeah.
But to add on to what you said, is like if they could limit the stress on Darnold and use the run game, they win the game. But if the Niners somehow find a way to eliminate the run game and force Darnold to throw the ball, they in some deep shit. You know,
Hmm.
so then the Seahawks should win this game, but it's not going to be easy. You know,
Yep.
Yeah, no, it
so
won't be easy.
no. So with that being said, Jay, did you want to add something to it?
Y'all pretty much put everything on the table that I would have said. I got the Seahawks. that, like you said, their defense has enough to definitely get the job done here, but it really depends on their offense, who should have enough. But we're just gonna see what Sam Darnold can get for real. So I'm gonna give the edge to the Seahawks, just especially since they played the first time. And they're at home. But yeah, that playoff that in the playoffs that stadium in the playoffs. Oh brother.
Yeah.
Oh fucking.
Sorry. But yeah, if anything, we'll probably stream that game on Sunday night, but we'll see.
We'll see.
And then there's our conference. I doubt some of this happens, but you never fucking know, especially on the AFC.
You never know. I mean, like I said, we were really 5-1 to be quite.
No, you were 5-1.
Yeah, I guess me and Jay were 5-1.
Yeah.
Yeah. All we had to do was just pick the Bills. And we had it. We had it perfect.
Yeah. But if the Bears make a conference championship and we do a stream for it, you ain't gonna see that, man. You ain't gonna see Cat.
No, you ain't. You gonna see me after the stream is over. Maybe, depending on the result.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all by yourselves on that one.
Yeah. But I don't think. Fuck it.
All right.
That's what I had in my Super Bowl, so that's fine.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That will be a defensive game.
Yeah.
Until the second half.
That means it's going to be a real good game.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. If this plays, if that Super Bowl prediction plays out. So right now for the conference championship, we have picked the Bears to beat the Rams. We have picked Seattle to beat the 49ers. We have picked the Texans to beat the Patriots, and we have picked the Bills to beat the Broncos. We're going to find out who actually wins on Saturday and Sunday for those games.
Yeah. And we will let y'all know what games we do, because the one on Monday was somewhat last minute, but we shall see what games we do. I'm pretty sure it'll be the Sunday night game.
I ain't gonna be there.
Saturday.
I'm like, I'll be there. I'll be there for that. I'm like, I ain't gonna be there for the Sunday night game. I'll be like, hey, again.
Breathe, Jay. Breathe, Jay.
Still sick.
Yeah. So yeah, you'll probably see us on Saturday for the Seahawks game. Not Sunday, and then we'll reconvene next Wednesday.
Right.
But and get the conference championship predictions going. But yeah, man, this is a good show, as always.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of good conversations. But yeah, we have an exciting weekend coming up in the world of football, and then you got the college football national championship game on Monday, which we will be live for.
Yeah, I'm definitely being live. I'm live for that.
Monday Night Raw might get vetoed again.
It will.
It will.
It will.
Tomorrow we're off unless Jay decides to stream. Friday night SmackDown, and then the cycle repeats.
Yeah.
I've been your host.
And one thing about that Monday Night Raw, it's gonna be recorded.
Yeah.
So it'll be early in the day.
Yeah. So yeah. You'll definitely see us. We'll get out of here because Jay's over here dying and shit. So
yeah.
But yeah, I've been your host, Pookie. That's been Kat. I can't point today, and that's been Jay. Life is unscripted, and so are the 2025-26 Eagles.
I mean,
and the Bears.
Yeah.
And the Bears.
Yeah.
Like I said, Kat never expected the Bears to make it this far.
No. Hell no.
None of us did. I'm not gonna
Hell no. I said at least a wild card spot. I would have been happy with just that. That's basically it.
Yeah. But now they're playing for the opportunity for an NFC championship game, which has been a minute for them. I don't know how long it's been for y'all. So
it's been a minute, but yeah.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we will see y'all on Saturday night.
All right.
San Francisco Seahawks game.
Yeah.
Hey, motherfucker. Yeah, I gotta go because
life is unscripted, and so is that.
Hold on.
All right. Good night.
Go ahead.
Good night, y'all.